It's Finn. We got that shit that make your mind go brr. I love that as like a concept, as an ideal, as a fucking vibe. I didn't really have anything to talk about. I started working. I started work. Y'all, I started getting fucking bread about a week ago. I mean, it's nice. I like having an income. I like having not to worry about money in general. And so we chilling, but I work on Saturdays. So that has cut substantially into my me time, the time that I would use to, dedicate to this channel. Because I have a husband who is interested in being around me. So, how that shit go. In recent news, Finn, well, for real, like, Finn is in sad boy hours. It is full fucking sad boy hours. I know that I'm like, a little bit up and a little bit smiling and shit, but like, it is actually sad boy hours. I had a thought earlier today. Maybe I'll save this for another video. I think I'll save it for another video. Remind me to do it later, or I'll just do it after this one. But I want to talk about something else. Something else that I entirely forgot in the moment that I switched gears. What was I fucking thinking about? Okay. So I am having a bit of the growing pains, y'all. This is like a little bit, because I've established on this channel, I have an ongoing problem with words, serrated sentences. They hurt me coming out. They tear me apart on their way out of me. I've been participating in collaborations, I guess. Like, I've been, on Schizoid Inc.'s channel, and an issue for me is like, dude does not give a fuck about pretense at all. And like, I find that entirely refreshing. But also I've spent so much time, in this mode where like masking it's paramount. It's kind of hard to switch gears to not masking and not feeling like I need to present myself as a different person in order to get my point across. And so when I mask, I have a hard fucking time. Let me tell you, I have a hard time thinking on the fly. Like, I don't do shit off the seat of my fucking pants. I mean, when you see my videos, like, I edit them because I be saying stupid ass shit in between those cuts. I'm just really fucking bad at speaking. I'm really bad at speaking. Like, I'm way better on the page than I am on the screen. And that is because I have problems with spontaneous speech. Straight up. And so I get very, very fucking annoyed. I get like just beyond annoyed when I am not understood, which invariably is going to happen in speech and in verbal speech because I'm not fucking good at expressing myself verbally. And so I get really, really annoyed when I'm misunderstood, and I really hate explaining myself, which, doesn't make the situation any better. In engaging in this spontaneous speech, engaging in like answering questions on the fly, I invariably, because I'm spending so much time trying to so much energy trying to mask that I don't I don't fucking think. I'm not really think like the pool of memories, the pool of information that I'm pulling from is a lot more shallow because I'm not expending energy to actually think about the things that I'm saying, and I'm more expending energy into saying the things that I'm saying, if that makes sense. And that causes issues with just the way that I, try to express myself. I ran into an issue last week where it was assumed that I am like this like egotistical megalomaniac, where like I just am so fucking obsessed with myself and I think that people are in fucking love with me. And like that's not the case. Like I was trying to explain that in spaces where you have people, just in general, just across the fucking board, you're going to run into people developing not necessarily, like deep emotional connections, but connections with others that they find attractive. And that is an issue that I run into fairly often, being a person that I am. And I think like it's lost to some people, um the amount, the degree of how fucking annoying it is to try to express yourself in a space where you're meant to feel safe and meant to feel secure. And when you're trying to express yourself in like, like kind of a meaningful way to be taken seriously, and people completely ignore your fucking message because they just saw your face, like that's a problem for me. I've seen it, across the board, especially on my fucking channel, where I am trying to relay this kind of poignant, kind of meaningful message, and all the comments are about the way that I look. It's bothersome. It's annoying. Um, to feel as though when you say something that you're not going to be listened to, and I try to be not flippant, but a little lighthearted about it. I try to not act as though it's getting to me, but it is a problem. It's a fucking problem. And so I was trying to, in this conversation with Schizoid, I was trying to express that, in spaces where people are social, where you're trying to make connections, that it is a common issue that people that I won't just say, you know, people that are assigned female at birth, but it's a problem mostly for people assigned female at birth, but people that are moderately attractive and have been seen, that there is an issue with kind of ignoring their message, trying like to kind of appeal to them in a romantic way, in a sexual way, rather than, connecting with them in the way that we're here for. um I feel like that's a possible issue that some people might run into, um in spaces that are designed to cultivate connection. It is what I was trying to say. And because, fucking, I have a hard time just saying words. I have a hard time saying words. Like, let's just be fucking honest. And so when I was asked to, come up with examples of when this happened to me, I pulled some shit out of my ass, and like it wasn't an example that I was trying to like portray that it was a thing that happened to me, but it was like the first thing I thought of, as like a person who has been, who has encountered, you know, within a neurodivergent space, someone who is looking for a romantic connection. And that's really what I was trying to get across, rather than, this person's fucking attracted to me. I was more thinking, this is a thing that exists. And I mean, it absolutely has happened to me, but of course, I can't fucking think of it in the moment because I'm too busy fucking masking. Um, but yeah, it definitely has happened to me, especially on this channel. Like, I get random fucking messages both on Instagram and in my fucking inbox, like my like Gmail, account, I'll get random messages from people like, yo, we are totally like fucking like this. We're like connected on a mind level, and like, can we fuck though? And like, that's, if we're connected on a mind level, like you would know that that's some shit that like is not like even remotely something I'm interested in. But like, I don't know. It just is really annoying to have this whole chunk of experiences within like the human experience that I am not fucking privy to at all, and that I cannot enjoy, and having that shit pushed onto me at all times as though I do enjoy it. It's annoying as fuck. It's just really annoying to be like, being an asocial introvert, being a schizoid. Like, a lot of experiences feel like people are trying to pull you into this situation that you cannot connect to. Like, they're trying to pour something into you that you have no capacity to take in. You like, and then I get fucking frustrated because like at the same time, it's like they're trying to pull something out of you. It doesn't make any fucking sense. But situations like these where I don't connect to the experience, they cause me discomfort. They mostly just cause me discomfort, and I'd rather not engage with them. But yeah, I'm having some growing pains as far as expressing myself, because it's a lot easier to do on this channel because, you know, I curate the content. I allow you to see what the fuck I want you to see. So I could be lying this whole time, but I do have the power to show you the things that I want to show you. And elsewhere I don't. And it's you know, a bit of a learning experience as far as trying not to be a fake ass bitch, because, you know, your boy's a fake ass bitch. It just causes me a lot of frustration. Because it feels like this is a thing that I should be able to do. This is a thing that I should be good at, because I spend so much time just fucking monologuing in my head at all times. Why the fuck can't I say that shit out loud? Like, what? Where is the disconnect in my mind between my fucking brain and my tongue? Where is it? Because I don't know. I don't fucking know. Because like, if I was writing this down, this would be like the most eloquent shit you've ever read. This would be like Harvard grad, like the creme de la creme. Like, I am a fucking intellectual, like highbrow shit. But like, when I'm saying it out loud, it's just not the same. It's just not the same. Like, you know, like AR reading, accelerated fucking reading. Like, I speak on what, an 8th grade level, while I write on a post grad level. It's just, the shit be hitting different. It just be hitting fucking different. And it annoys me that I'm not able to express myself in the way that I can express myself. It's very fucking frustrating. Wow. Fucking wild.